Hey, YouTube, what's going on? I decided to make a video. I wasn't going to. This is today's the 7th. Yeah, today's the 7th. I should be on my way back to Pittston, but I'm not. I'm stuck at the receiver. With 18 gallons of Breyer's ice cream. I actually pulled in last night about 10:20. Looks like a message is coming through now, so we can share it together. But so I've been here since 10:25 last night, in the door before 11, and they took it forever to unload. I guess they had to count all the pieces. I kept on feeling footsteps, and I'm saying to myself, something's not right. Sure enough, I get a phone call about 5 o'clock and say, come on in, pay the lumper fee, and come on and get your bills ready to go. So naturally, like I always do, I always pull away from the door just a little bit, peek behind to see the good news or the bad news. And 90%, 95, 98% of the time, the news is good. It's an empty trailer. As soon as I turn the corner and see stacks of Breyer's ice cream, not a big deal. I mean, it's only 18 gallons, right? It's three packages or 3 cases of ice cream and a couple small Ben & Jerry's ice creams that they decided to run over with the truck. So the truck definitely needs a washout. But so naturally, you make a claim, you take your photos, you do all that stuff. Not only is there's overage, but there was shortages and there was damages on the bill of lading. All been handled. Contact claims. Well, the first claim lady at night at, 5 o'clock in the morning, she was really nice. She's like, you should have an answer really quickly with this one. It's a Unilever, that's the name of the company that ships the ice cream. She goes, but however, no one comes in until 8 o'clock. She goes, call about 8:30. We should have an answer for you. So I call at 8:35, just to give a little grace period. And whoever picked up the claims must have got up on the wrong side of the bed because she was nasty to me. I said, lady, I'm on your team, man. There's no reason to snap at me like that. Because I was told by your colleague to give a call between 8 and 8:30, there should be a decision. And I said, it's 18 gallons of ice cream, not 18 pallets of ice cream. But she, well, they just got in at 8 o'clock and they haven't read the email. As soon as we know, you know. And that's a big drawback about dealing with claims. It's out of their control. It's really up to the shipper or their customer to determine what they want to do with the ice cream, or for that matter, any product that you're carrying. It's up to the customer to throw it away or to donate it. Those are the 2 options. No other options. I'm just waiting for an answer, and it's now 9:05 in the morning. Still no answer, and I will be calling in about a half hour. That gives them an hour and a half to write their email and make a very important decision on 18 cases of 1-gallon ice creams. I mean, I'm not carrying gold or anything really valuable. It's Breyer's ice cream, where they retail in the store for $2 for $5. That's how cheap that ice cream is. A bunch of preservatives, a bunch of garbage. So it's holding up my day. Getting another load because the trailer still got product on it. They can't release you, so I'm still in the dispatch. Now the guy next to me has the same problem. His is with potato salad though. This is not with ice cream. He asked me if I wanted some ice cream. Some potato salad. I look back there with him. He's got 30 boxes, which is basically 1 full pallet, and each box contains 30 little meals. So he's like, I called donation places around. They're all closed on Tuesday around here. There's no way to donate. Let's see what they say. This is live. Well, not live, but this is... Let's see what they do. Please dispose of cases properly away from the receiver. Thank you. All right, so... So this is what I've been waiting for. since 8 o'clock this morning. Now again, it's not the end of the world. It's 18 gallons. So now what I've got to do, because you can't throw it on the property of the receiver. It's not the receiver's fault. It's Unilever's fault. They stacked something wrong, because I certainly didn't. It wasn't a live load. It was a drop and hook. So no onus is on me on this at all. But remember, ultimately, when you sign for that trailer full of product, it's your responsibility to get it there timely and safely, right? Period, the end. No ifs, ands, and buts. Also, because I signed for this trailer, the contents of this trailer, yes, it belongs to the shipper, but ultimately, I'm responsible now to dispose of it. Where am I going to dispose of it? I don't know. I'm going to go to the washout. It's right up the road, 7 miles away. It's not a blue beacon, and hopefully they can throw it away. If not, then I have to have them wash it out, because there's ice cream cups, half-pint ice cream cups all over the front of the trailer, and it has to be washed out. And I'm going to have to, I can't let it melt too much, because now it's going to be ice cream all over the trailer by the time I find a place to dispose of it. So what I may do is, if they can't get rid of it, have them wash it out, turn the reefer back on, and then when I get to Love's, I'll throw it out there. They've got containers there. I mean, I like to give it away. It's unfortunate that a lot of food in this country do go to waste. It wasn't enough of an incentive for them to donate it. They weren't going to get much for it. I've actually had one claim one time. And you don't get too many claims, by the way. It's not like you get a claim a week. It's like once in a blue moon. I got a claim last year, and it was 4 pallets, and I was literally 15 miles away from the shipper, thinking that, the smart thing we do is drive back up to the shipper and have them take it off and disperse it somewhere else. No, the shipper didn't want the material or the product anymore. They wanted me to donate, which I did. And at the end of the day, they get the donation form. They receive it, and guess what they do with it? They don't have to pay. It goes against their taxes, paying taxes on their year end or a quarter, however the companies do it, probably quarterly. They get a tax break. So we do all the work, and they get to reap the rewards of a tax break. So it's kind of sad that in this country, especially with fruits and vegetables, how quickly they just dispose of it. Nobody wants it. They throw it out, and I've seen containers. I mean, like big containers full of really still looking good tomatoes, peaches, strawberries, lettuce. Like, damn, man, you could feed a lot of people with this food. And that's what really bothers me. Like, this ice cream, there's nothing wrong with the ice cream. It's just they put too many on the truck, and the company ordered X amount. I don't understand why a company wouldn't take it and just add to their bottom line. I guess they have their reasons that I don't know of. So the right thing for me to do is to go down to Love's and see if they want it, which I'm not 100% sure they do, because I'm a complete stranger. They're not going to, God forbid, anybody gets sick and Love's gets sued. But so it's going in the garbage, folks. So that's the story. Again, I've been sitting here for quite a few hours, long enough to reset my clock, which I don't have a lot of time left. I've only got 13 hours. 13 hours left on my 70, and I'm only getting 5 back tonight at midnight, and 12 tomorrow night. But I'm supposed to be going home on the 9th, and it doesn't look like that's going to be taking place. And be prepared for that, because life is not a perfect game, and I'm fine with it. It is what it is. I'm going to go home. If I had an appointment or something really important, I'd be a little. And my fleet manager's great, so I would never do anything to affect that relationship. He works with me fine. He's going to try to find me something as quick as possible to get me into Pennsylvania as quick as possible. But I'm in Western Illinois. I'm on the other side of Chicago. So I'm probably every bit of 700 miles from Pittston, so there's no way that I'll be home on the 9th, and that's fine. You know, again, there's no appointment, so I'm fine with it. So if I don't get home till Saturday, you know, I'm supposed to be home Friday, and if I don't get home till Saturday, then I'll just spend the extra day, because I'm only wanting to take 7 days anyway, just to clear up a few things with my accountant and doctor and so on and so forth, and then come right back out, because again, my truck, if you haven't heard the news, my lease is up August 1st. I'll probably end up staying out a week longer. While I'm home, I'm going to book airline tickets and go from there. So thanks for stopping by BigH Trucking, and this is just one of the scenarios that happen within trucking. So if you decide to be an over the road, I'm assuming it happens on all sides, dry van, reefer, flatbed, I'm sure it happens. This is what you've got to do. You just got to, in my case, when you see that, your heart sinks, because you know now it's an ordeal. But what you need to do is, in our case with Prime, is you contact claims, fill out their sheet, which is trip number, trailer number, all the product codes that were either over or damaged, and usually the receiver highlights them on the bill of lading, so it's easily, you can just grab those numbers, product number it says, and give them that list, take pictures of it, submit it, and then call claims, let them know that, you know, you've submitted your documentation to them. They will look it up, A-okay, and then they do their part on their end as far as contacting the receiver. But typically, because I like to run nights and I deliver at night, what happens is, yeah, there's somebody there at claims, but there's never anybody at the customer side of where we pick up products, because they're at home sleeping. So when you get a claim at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, you've got to be prepared to, you know, just chill, sit, and wait until business opens up in the morning. In this case, they came in at 8 o'clock. It wasn't 7. Apparently, I've got a low tire on this thing. I've walked around this trailer 35 times, and everything seems to be fine. But I'm off to get my wash, and yeah, that's it, my friends. So again, thanks for stopping by BigH Trucking, and we'll talk to you when we talk to you. Peace out.